Thank you for joining me. This is Lisa Brown, Stamp with Lisa Brown on my Savvy Sunday. And today we're going to be talking about the beautiful black and white paper that is in the January through June 2021 mini catalog. And it's the True Love Designer Series paper. This is a part of a whole entire product suite called Love You Always, and this whole pack is all black and white. I love black and white paper. I love being able to color it and make it my own, or just leave it as black and white, because black and white does make beautiful cards. So there are a ton of floral images, and there's some lines and geometric as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the focus of this is using our new Stampin' blending brushes, and I am in love with these blending brushes. They the bristles are super soft and compact, and I thought, gosh, I really want to color this paper, but oh, that would be a lot of coloring and a lot of time consuming. And I'm here to show you how I did it in a matter of minutes and threw together 6 cards. So I'm going to come in with my old olive stamp pad. And I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to simply rub it over the pad and pick up some color. And I'm just going to go ahead and just start spotlighting. I'm going to go really light. It's going to go outside the lines, but I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to go and hit the leaves all over my designer series paper. I'll bring my light in just a little bit closer over here. Okay. And you can make this as light or as dark that you want to make this. And you just keep going around and just keep adding color. I just want little splashes just to let you know that the green is present in all of the leaves. So let's go to this next row. And again, you're not going to be able to keep it totally inside the lines. So this is a little more free form. And I know if any of you are like me, this is probably one of the hardest parts because I am a do not color outside the lines kind of person. So this will take you outside of your element. Okay, let's just keep going here. And we're going to make 6 cards with this. So I went a little bit heavy here when I first came down in with my brush. So you do want to make sure to start soft, start rubbing softly. I have my finger here and I can add pressure as I go. So start soft and then you can start pressing down more to get more color. Okay, let's keep going. You can also just kind of tap this, and if you want to just tap off on your scrap paper, if you're afraid that it's going to be too dark. All right, and just this little bit in the corner over here. Okay, and a little bit on this side. I'm good with that. So I have some green all over my leaves. Let's go ahead and close our ink pad. And today I have chosen my favorite color, which is purple. So I'm going to come in with our gorgeous grape stamp pad. Get my new blending brush. And we're going to start blending. So again, I'm gonna rub around this a little bit light. Okay, now I'm going to start with the center of my flower and just lightly swirl to the outside edges. Okay. So start in the center. This colors so nicely when you do that. And you can make these real pale soft, or you can add more color and make them dark. I will show you how you can darken up the centers here. Let's go ahead and just get these all colored in. just like that, within a matter of a couple of minutes, our entire paper is colored. So if you want to intensify up the center of these flowers, show a little more definition in them, go in and give this a nice rub on your ink pad, and then just go straight in the center of your flower and just add the concentration of that ink in the center, and your bristles will kind of move around a little bit, so it will spread it out. And we can do that to the centers of a couple of these flowers. And I did kind of put, when I went to my ink pad, I am kind of coming up to the tip of the brush so I can come in a little bit more and then rub that out. So come into the center, grab some more ink. You know, centers of your flowers, when your petals are all nice and fresh, they're a little more, have a little more color concentration in the middle, and they fade out as they grow out and start to dwindle away. So we want the tips of the edges of our flowers a little bit lighter. So you can just go ahead and just add a little more color to the center of those flowers if you would like to do that. And then you can just blend the color out so you don't have like a harsh line or a harsh circle. Okay, so there is that. Now we're going to simply go ahead and we're going to cut our paper into 4" by 5 1/4 pieces so that we can add them to our card. So I'm going to speed up the camera. So now we have six card fronts. We are using Gorgeous Grape as our card base. So I have 6 card bases, and then I cut out 6 mats out of Highland Heather, and these mats measure 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch an everyday label out of each one of these. So all of our cards are going to be the same. And because our designer series paper is going to go over top of this, it's going to cover our holes. So let's go ahead and get our designer series paper adhered on to the Highland Heather. Before we put our this piece onto our card base, I do want to wrap a piece of this Gorgeous Grape sheer ribbon around the card. And this is again, this is Gorgeous Grape sheer ribbon, and this is from the hydrangea bundle that is in the mini catalog. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and put it on the card base as we go as well, because I have some stickiness on the back of there. Okay, we have all of our card bases put together. So if you remember, I punched out all of these from the center of the matting on here in the Highland Heather. So what we're going to do is, I've already pre-punched and stamped in Whisper White. And then what you do is you're going to cut this in half. We're going to put some adhesive on this side, and we're going to put some adhesive on this side. And then we're going to line our label like so. Okay. And then that is going to get adhered to the front of the card. So I will do that off camera. Let me show you my finished project. Here is the finished project. I added a little bow down here, and I also added some of our black matte enamel dots on either side. You could even add some to around the card for a little extra decoration as well. Okay. So there you have it. Quick, easy 6 cards using your blending brushes, new in the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, and they will be going into the annual catalog here in a couple of months. So get your blending brushes. They come in a pack of 3 for $12, and I'm very, very happy with the quality of them. So thank you for joining me. Make sure you check out my blog, which is creativecardcloset.com. I have a February hostess code that is valid until February 27th. That gives me the final day of the month to close out orders. And celebration will be ending on the 28th, so don't miss out on getting your free rewards during celebration. So have a great day, everybody, and thank you for watching. Have a good night.